what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to yet another episode of Your Show. My name is Gary. This is still, as far as we know, the only show out there. Going live 4 to 5, Monday to Friday, originating out of Saskatoon on the internet. Got that market cornered, baby, and boy, oh boy, does it ever feel good. Because when you're doing something different on the internet, it's the only way you stand out. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but a lot of the stuff out there, it's all just the same people doing the same stuff because someone else did it and they thought it was like making the money. Another thing around here, we don't monetize. We're not in this to make money through YouTube. No. You'll notice that. When you watch any of our shows here on the network, not a single one of them will be interrupted by commercials because, like you, I cannot stand it when my shows on the old YouTubes get interrupted by commercials to the point where I write down the business and say I'm not supporting you anymore because I get that upset. Around here, we promote great business. You see them on the banners below. We'll talk about them during live reads. You'll see us showing them off because that's what we're about. We're not here to be YouTubers. No, we're here to create great content for you to enjoy in this crazy world and trying to bring back golden rules. Yeah, remember those? Treating others how you want to be treated, putting others before yourself, eliminating the ego. Those are the goals we got around here. And boy, oh boy, are we ever so grateful and thankful and honored that you allowed us to continue to chase those dreams around here. It really does. Like, without you, none of this exists. So thank you for continuing this movement that we have begun. And to continue to thank you, as you can hear in the background, we have a puppy. He's saying, Dad, I'm getting hungry, and I would really like to get outside, and I want to go run around. But now she's not camera ready. Hey, get it together, woman. All right, she should be good now. Here we go. Let's flip this on over and say hello, once it loads up, to the Mega Cam. Look at that. You're a good girl, Marge. The Mega Cam, as always. Oh, she's going to be extra cute here. So good. Proudly presented to you by our fantastic friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They have a green dog just like Marge around here. His name is Leroy. They're dating. They're Saskatoon's power puppy couple. And right when you walk in, Leroy says hello, and he walks you up to the till. And then you meet Rochelle or Mike. They run the place, two of the most incredible human beings on this earth. And then your shopping experience begins. If you're looking for deals every Tuesday, okay, so tomorrow, every Tuesday, you got bones on sale. So you can stock up on all those bones whenever your puppy's a good boy or a good girl. Give them a bone. Every Thursday, they got treats on sale. Okay, all those treats. You can load up on treats. That's going on. They also have grooming services now. The one thing they didn't offer for a long, long time, grooming services, as Marge shows you how she likes to groom. She got a $60 blowout. And we have to book her in here. As you can see, her hair is starting to fall out again. We've been trying to brush, but you can't keep up with that brush. We got the Furminator going nonstop. So when you go in, $60 gets you a blowout, a trump stimming, a stump trimming. There it is. If you have a three-legged dog, and a free toy. They do all the different types of grooming services. And super easy to get signed up. Just give them a call and bring her on in, or him on in, and it gets all done, and they look incredible. So Marge is due for another blow-up. My granny will be very happy to know we're going to be getting her in there, and everything will be good. 2 giant toy walls to either side of you right when you walk in. You can bring your puppy in with you and walk them up to the toy walls, and then they pick out their own toys. Then you say, my goodness, this puppy really likes this toy, because since they picked it, they will use it all the time. The latest in puppy fashion, including the buckle-up collars and leashes with all your favorite TV shows and comic books and movies and cartoons and all that stuff. They're all emblazoned on them, and they match. The entire left wall of this store is covered in all the dry foods, including Marge's favorite, the Go Solutions formula. It's the fluffy fur formula, lamb flavored. She loves it. As well, they got fridges at the back full of the raw foods if you're looking to make the change to the raw food diet. Now, if your puppy went out and got it all dirty and all mangy and all that stuff, they have the most affordable, greatest puppy spa in the history of all puppy spas, period, ready to go for you at Pet Planet on 8th Street. All right, it's right in the back. It's incredible. They got the carrying cases. They got the puppy those exercise crates. I believe that's what it is. The carrying crates, the beds, exercise pens. That's what they're called. Thank you. I'm getting them all mixed up, but it's all there for you. Full on fashion now. They got jerseys strewn throughout the store to make sure your puppy is cheering for the right team. More treats, more toys, and all the other goodness. One of the biggest reasons we love our friends over there, though, is because they are like you and I. They're just trying to get through the day. They're just trying to live a good life. And it's so hard nowadays. So they understand getting into a business during traditional business hours is very hard. And because of that, they stay open after hours and on weekends. Thanks to Kirsten and Chris for that. Because, yes, they care about you. They want you to be taken care of. You'll notice right when you walk in, it's the most welcoming building you'll ever walk into. In this world where we're constantly saying no more, no, no, no to the big corporations, get out of here, get out of our pockets, get out of our everything. And we say yes, yes, yes to local business, to this city, to Saskatoon. This is how that movement continues. Support your local mom and pop shop. Okay? And you can do that by heading on over when you're done work. Because they stay open late for you. Or whenever else you can get there. They will be ready. That's at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They're your pet's natural grocer. Oh, we got an alarm going off. Let's see if we can get extreme close up because this face is just one of the cutest dang puppy faces. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How long are you going to hold that one for? The alarm's still going off, Marge. Look at that. I'm going to leave it on there, actually, because I have to run over now and flip for our first guest. So please, and now, Marge. Classic. She knows she gets to go aside now. All right, no producer today, so I'm going to go hop into the tooth booth over here. Shout out to Dr. Hausman and Associates, the home of the quickest root canal in history. Thanks to Dr. Hausman. 25 minutes, they have mine done. And I did a show right after. That could be you. Dr. Hausman Associates. Check them out. Big Tooth on Second Ave. All right, here we go. Marge, you're rolling. Yeah, you go inside. Go now. Go. There you go. Oh, no, he's not there yet. Now, we can run the other one. Hold on. Bear with. Hope you're having a great Monday so far, by the way. Find some weather out. As we continue here, we are just waiting on the host of Recovery with Cal, one of our favorite human beings on planet Earth. His name is Callum Oliver. A big shout out to his family. He's actually from a family of 1,000,000 kids. Actually, I think he only has like 13 siblings, but it's a lot. Shout out to his mom and dad. Like, and all of them, incredible. Like one of the most incredible families on the face of this earth. So beautiful, so kind, so amazing. Shout out to all of them. Love the Olivers, and if you know any of them at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Seahawk was going to be joining us here to kick off the show. I'm just going to send him a message right now. And I did have an alarm pop up. It wasn't actually to holler at Seahawk. It was way funnier than that. I had a joke to tell him, apparently. It wasn't even a joke. It was something that happened to me the other night. I was really excited. So I will say, hey, buddy, how we looking? And if you're wondering if we ever actually go live on this show, these are the moments where you can say, here's the proof, right? Like, this is what we do. This is why people don't like going live. People don't like the idea of being weak in front of the world. People that only want to put 1,000%. That's why, like, all the radio, all the TV stuff you watch and you hear, it's all so meticulous. Even the breaths are taken out, the breaks, because it has to be perfect for you. And that's why that's why our show over on the radio was so good. It was because there was none of that. There was no perfection. I turn on the radio, I'd say, hey, what do you want to talk about? And we talk about it, and then I get yelled at. And then I'd be told, you have to talk to all these people, and you have to go through the conversations and take all the stuff out, and it has to be perfect. Like, in what world is anybody perfect? What are you trying to do? So the first thing we did here was, don't worry about screwing up. All right? Because guess what? Po Buddy's nerfing. That's what my tattoo says right now. We know that. And I've always said, if you were to just come in here and start doing a show, this is what it would be like, because this is real life. This is how it all goes. So we just put the message out to Calvin. You want to hear Okay. Well, if you want to hear it, I'll tell you. It did pop up, and it was pretty funny. And we'll tell it to him again once we get him on here. He's probably wheeling around somewhere out in PA. Probably went late on one of his rides that he goes. What do you call it? A stroll? I think we call it a stroll with his beautiful puppy Ripley. Yeah, that's what he does now. He takes his dog for a walk. That guy right there. That's been through it all. We're going to be golfing. We're going to be golfing together. August 8th. Spinal Cord Institute golf tournament. Super pumped for that. What did he name our team? I forget it now. Something about wheels and strolling or something like that. We had a bunch of great names for our team. I'm very excited for that as that's coming up. All right, we're going to get into this here. We'll go like this. And we will say, these are the random reminders of the day. Shout out to our Telemiracle family. Love our boys. As the cast was in here, Miles and Matt, having all the fun, and Croker. And I was telling them about the random reminder of the days where, it would ring and be like, oh, time for another random reminder of the day. And this one was really good. It says, oh no, now I can't. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to make it go off again so I can read the whole thing. I didn't say it was a very good process. There it is. Okay. I was eating a churro. I just recently discovered churros. They're so good. Put it on. I was eating a churro and said to myself, oh my goodness, that was good. No? Okay. Well, as we continue to get in touch with our sweet, beautiful Seahawk, we do have another member of our Monday family. And I even have the ability to flip it right from here, which I will do now. And then we'll reach out and see if we can get in touch with our sweet, beautiful Seahawk. Right now, it is time for us to say hello to a man we love oh so much, and a man that has his own intro song. Here's the proof. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone! This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone. Dude! Did Macklemore get cut off at midnight? Is that true?
Yeah, that was the plan. It's too bad that the event coordinator thought that they could just break the rules.
Ooh, are you telling me nobody is above city council? I love that.
Yeah, I mean, and they shouldn't, right?
Hey, it is your
rules
city.
Are rules.
But you know what? There's a very popular saying, Boontis, that goes a little something like this. Rules are made to be broken. Especially if you're thrift shopping, bro. Did you at least get to do the thrift shop for you?
Oh, yeah, of course. No, of course.
Yeah. So what was all the uproar then? Everyone expected it to end at midnight. Like I was under the assumption that nobody knew this was coming and the city screwed the whole show. I take it all back. I apologize. Yeah, just fill everyone in on what happened here. So Boone joins us from Calgary. He's at the home of the Stampede. He went to Macklemore the other night, and there was this big uproar. So I thought about them ending the concert early, and everyone was upset, and they cut off his mic and all that. No. Now we're getting the real story. We're being topical again, Boone. We're like real hosts here, real show hosts. Take us back.
And we're about to get political. So,
oh no, that's not supposed to be allowed.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
in certain ways.
Listen, I'd say majority of, would you think Jeff Bezos is conservative or liberal? Which one do you think Jeff Bezos is?
I'm going to surprise you here, Boone, because I know where you're going with this, and I'm going to tell you that Jeff Bezos isn't any of those things because, again, legend has it, Jeff Bezos is a part of the Illuminati who's above all that stuff, and he's the one that wants us to all fight each other saying my party's more important, no, mine's more important, while he goes ahead and screws over the entire world with his buddy Bill Gates and all the other cabal guys. That's my answer. Legend has it. Go ahead.
Okay, but my point is that his actions are not very liberal.
But all these rich guys, they're all the same. Again, liberal or conservative. I want to make sure everyone knows this is political, but it's not us saying this party's better than that one. This is saying we're all getting screwed by all of these people up here.
Sure, but the United Conservative Party of Alberta was really upset at the mayor of Calgary. How dare he turn music or enact a bylaw that has us turn off the music at 12 a.m. How dare he?
I would
That
flip it
seems
the other
very
way.
unreasonable.
I would
right?
flip it the other way and say, how the hell do you have it that late? That's incredible. You get to be loud till midnight, right? That's a pretty good deal.
Exactly.
I'm with you. Okay.
Exactly.
Again, no political alliances here. I'm with what you're saying.
And I've had tickets for Macklemore since they were announced. I want to say, let's say March. Okay.
You and your boy have been really pumped for this show.
Guess when I found out the start time of Macklemore.
Uh-oh.
Guess when any artist's start time to play was?
It's got to be late because this
2
wouldn't be
weeks
an
ago.
issue. This wouldn't be an issue if we're talking about it.
So, are you telling me that they didn't have enough time to tell
weeks.
Macklemore to start 30 minutes earlier?
That's
An
a long
hour? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gates opened at 5 p.m.
To go see him? Like that was for his concert?
Gates opened at the Cowboys Park at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Guess what time there's a lineup 3 city blocks around Cowboys, which had to be
3
cordoned off.
3 p.m.
No,
Okay.
no, but 6 p.m. So if you weren't there at 6:30, there's the possibility you got turned away, even if you paid for a ticket, because it's all general admission.
I hate that.
But they could sell more than capacity at the park. So if you go to a really popular artist, you could get turned away, even if you paid 3 times more for the VIP ticket.
What are they doing, man? What is happening?
You tell me, who should be up in arms. So what's funny is the main guy, and the main guy of Cowboys, he was really playing, the world's tiniest violin.
Hey, we left people up here. We don't bring them down. I appreciate you not naming names. I just want to reassure, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but we went to 2 concerts. Every single concert, he said something about what the city had done. And he was being negative to the city. Yep. They're making us do this. It's too bad we have to turn again. Start a little bit earlier. Tell your artist to come on 30 minutes early. Make sure you stop at 11:30 so you get your encore, right?
But you can't get all these people to follow your political views if you do it that way, Boone.
There you go.
Are we rallying the troops? I know it's so greasy.
I was sitting there. To be completely honest, this is the 3rd year in a row I've seen Macklemore at Cowboys Music Festival. And each time it gets slightly worse and worse. Now, of course, each time I am getting a year older. I like to think that those 2 things are not coinciding.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But at this one, the way that this guy and you should, and it's not just those comments. We went last night, very last night of Stampede.
Who was playing?
And it was Nelly opened for Steve Aoki. So we went primarily.
That's a party, dude.
Right? We primarily
number 1. Well, how's that line go? Number 2 is just number 3 you can't remember. Number 2 is just whatever it is. Shout out Nelly.
Yeah.
The Saint Lunatics. Were the Saint Lunatics there?
They were there.
Oh,
Murphy Lee, Jake Kwan. Yeah, it was. Awesome. Yeah, they were all there, man. It was
and
good.
Steve Aoki. And Steve Aoki, that dude gave us one of the best catchphrases of all time at any party. He's like, will you be at a party with Crazy Kyle and Big Spags and Cousin Jeffrey and all those boys in the fridge rack, and you get Steve Aoki on, we just hit turbulence, the house explodes, dude. We spent about 2 years out of nowhere. Like a party would just be like, oh, this is so fun. All of a sudden, someone full blast Aoki. Within 2 minutes, the house
and everybody's hopping.
It's going. It's all thanks to those boys.
You're breaking floor joists.
Literally, we've done it. Me and Boontis, for everyone at home who's wondering, we have been dubbed you were dubbed. I'm your associate. The Human Rock Party, or the Human Rock Band. One of those things.
Rock concert.
Thank you. Because there was a place called The Place to Be back in the day, and Boone and I would show up, just the 2 of us, and we'd get cooking. And then every person who showed up after us thought the whole party was going, but it was just him and I.
Yeah.
The Human Rock
concert. Or the person living in the basement would come up and be like, oh, I thought the house was full.
Where is everybody? Just us. Come on again.
Just us two.
So we're loud. Is what we're saying. We like to get loud when we were drinking. Anyways.
But anyways, to rope it back in, the way that he interacted. So it was Cowboys' 30th anniversary, and they were right before right before Nelly came on there to fill a 30-minute gap or 45 minutes or whatever. So he comes out, he gives this little spiel about the mayor of Calgary, and then he's like, we're gonna give out a whole bunch of stuff. So he came out with an entourage of like let's say 10 people, 3 dudes, 7 women. Now he runs bars, he runs casinos, and they're notorious for having beautiful servers. So anyways, these women come out in these Cowboys 30th anniversary or 30th birthday jackets. And so he announces like giveaways, throws hats, and then he's like, and guess what? We're giving away these jackets. But he wanted to give away each and every one of those jackets himself. So he went down in the crowd and he'd, I don't know, yell or put the mic up, something, and then he'd choose, okay, yeah, this person, give me a jacket. So but what happened was
crowd work. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But then what happened was some of the 7
females,
the men were not wearing the jackets. 7 of the women, one of them or 1 or 2 of them threw the jacket out. And all of a sudden he's up there, at least like 10,000 people up there scolding these women. Like he was like, I told you not to, like, and he like into the mic, like he's holding the mic to his mouth, scolding the entourage.
This wasn't part of the performance,
right? And it's just like, that's exactly this guy. This guy thinks he's richer, he's better than everyone because he's rich and he had a bar and now he's got a casino, and he's probably one of the wealthiest people in Calgary, but
I don't want this guy coming after me, man. This sounds like a dangerous dude.
Facts are facts, man. It's what he did.
Hey, I'm not saying that.
And we're not naming names, but yeah, just like just shows you on the table who he is.
And there's that's the
credit to the crowd. No one was cheering when he did that, and actually everyone was kind of like, I was looking around, and they were, and it's like, yeah, showing his true colors.
That's been, when you look back over time and bars and bar culture and all of this stuff that's slowly fading out as we realize how incredibly greasy and horrible it all is. It makes me proud to know that wasn't just like, oh, look at this. Like everyone's like, okay, bro.
No, I'm sure there were.
Well, there's always a couple. My point is, Boone, all of that culture is slowly going away, and it's a good thing. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. We're making progress. So you're going to have a lot of those guys, and they need to, yeah. Again, we don't like covering all the negative stuff. I do appreciate awareness, and this is very good as far as awareness goes. So thank you very much for that, Boontis. How was the concert? Let me end on a quick
good note. Yes.
Here we go. And
the concert.
That's right.
I was pleasantly surprised by Nelly, and I loved it. So prior 2 years, I saw a little bit of Timbaland. Ooh. I saw Flo Rida. And so they were previous opening acts for
Welcome to my house.
Oh yeah, man, and just booms. Of
course, that was the theme song for WrestleMania not too long ago.
But all of these guys, not too long ago, or a long ago.
Well, I guess it might have been a little bit longer. Yeah, okay, maybe
because Timbaland, Flo Rida, and Nelly. Now Nelly hit the stage real early in life, like teens. I think his number 1 hit. So he's got a leg up on those 2 guys, but they weren't singing much. Like you could tell it was a lot of the background track was playing, which is fine. It gets everyone happy. It was booming, but not much singing. Nelly though, there's times where the music was cut and he's going. It's just him and the microphone, right? So he's still spitting. He's still, it was good. It was good. Now, a couple times where, harmony was in.
A little bit off.
A little iffy, but it's like, I mean, as all things with age, it's father time always wins. He's 100%.
God, ain't that the truth? How'd the boy like it? Have fun?
The boy?
Didn't you take Jack with you?
No. This is an 18+ event. No, it was wifey.
What concert did you go with the kid?
Neither. No, can't.
What the heck?
Pretty much all.
I
Pretty
thought
much
you
all
told. I guess he was
concerts.
just taken there for the day. I thought he wanted to go see someone there. We were really excited for him.
Oh yeah, he
Dead
really
Mouse.
wanted to go see
Dead
Mouse.
That's what
Yeah,
it was. He wasn't allowed. That was Carson,
it like
wasn't
started at like 10 p.m. Yeah, no, just
Yeah.
no,
it? Okay.
can't make it work.
I knew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
can't handle it. Plus,
Let's
I
get
was
a damn dog for this kid. Get him his companion already, for freak's sake. Come on. Let's work on that.
I need to get on that. I
Yes.
really need to get on that.
You have no idea, Boone. Helps so much. Like all the people I talk to, it's like night and day. Just want to put that out there. Hanging out with Boontis live from Calgary as we continue here on the Monday edition of your show. So we cover Stampede. Very good corresponding, by the way. Stampede correspondent Boontis with boots on the ground. All right. Any movement, first of all, as we hop right on over to the fantasy football portion of these conversations. Any updates on our buddy Ayuk? Any new drama going on?
No, not that I've seen. It's been pretty silent.
Okay.
Well, I guess the one thing I can comment there is, and I heard this from, I can't remember which source, so pardon me, but I'm sure they're all watching in the NFL fantasy world.
We're the only ones going right now, for sure.
That the longer it goes on, the more likely that it's someone like Steph Diggs or who is the other wide receiver
San
waiting
Francisco
to look. Well, and Debo, yeah.
Thank you.
Is signing there instead of Ayuk. Now, the only reason why Ayuk's kind of at the top is because of stuff that he said, right? And so how much can you believe what he said anyways? So one of those, the remaining top tier ish wide receivers is going to land in Washington. So
okay.
Yeah, no, one of them's going to land there. It'll be interesting though. There still is the possibility that someone lands in Kansas City, because if Rashee Rice can't stay out of jail,
like for weed, man, it's for weed of all things. Like, dude, just don't smoke a blunt for a month. It's easy. We've done it. I've done it. I live on this stuff, and I've done it numerous times. Like, you can do it, bud.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Jeez. Kansas City. Hey, apparently, by the way, Patrick Mahomes was dancing up a storm at Kelsey's wedding there at Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah.
So apparently he's looking pretty good.
So ankles are good?
Oh yeah, he's ready to roll. He's my guy again. Our good buddy, Big C, Colton, my main man. The great Colton Wall sent me a deal in our sleeper league, in my dynasty league here. And this is the first time he's ever sent me a deal where I felt like it was the Wing King sending me a deal. It's like, what are you like? Why? What is
the Dark
this?
Overlord?
Yeah,
come
I guess
on, man.
So again, this is why I'm bringing it up, because I want to know if I'm just crazy or if you agree with me here. So I would be sending to him King Derrick Henry, brand new number 1 with Drake May, AJ Brown, and a first-round pick. That's a king's ransom, dare I say, right? Like we're talking a lot.
That's top tier stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. And he wants to send to me Anthony Richardson, by the way, who I traded to him 2 years ago. Yeah, he's only played like 7 games in Indianapolis. Malik Neighbors, who we love, but may never play again because apparently his knee is not going to work. And Matthew Golden.
Okay, well, we need to dig into that.
And Matthew Golden. That's a Wing King, right?
Well, a first round pick is still top tier, right? Even though you don't know what it is.
It's a dynasty,
But next year's draft class is supposed to be stellar.
Yeah.
AJ Brown and King Henry, like
in the first round.
That's laughable.
I felt bad sending him that.
Have you already do? Auto.
Yeah, that was rough.
And maybe that should be the message.
Yeah, just
the platform auto declined this.
It was so bad that I couldn't.
Sorry, bud.
I kept trying to hit accept. It's like, no, you will not accept this. This is
the app auto vetoed it.
That's it. Okay, so this is what Malik says here in Sleeper. The latest. So in a recent podcast episode, this is from Roto Baller. So we're giving credit to this. Is what the pros do. Give credit to your people that you're reading. Roto Baller says, Malik Neighbors could miss the first 4 to 5 games of 2026. And they add that they're speculating, this is ESPN's Jordan Renan, speculates that the Giants wide receiver may not return to the field until it's in the headline. Okay. Neighbors suffered season-ending, we know that. While he is speculating rather than reporting that Neighbors may not be ready to start the year, it certainly seems as though the star wideout may be tracking towards a delayed opening to the upcoming season. A little bit worrisome.
Oh, yeah, worrisome, yeah. And I mean, the first thing I think about when I hear that is 2026 is a write-off for him.
Right? Like that's where I'm at too.
Like you can't, he's gonna fall on like redraft leagues. If you're trying to win this year,
I can tell you
I
exactly.
I don't even think you can trade for him because everyone's going to be expecting everything for him.
The value is way up,
and then you're not even getting him for the first half of the year.
I can tell you
at best
exactly what I'm going to do with this. He's going to be one of my targets in our high stakes auction league. I'm going to look at NHL goaltending great Tim Chevalier. I'm going to say, Chevy, don't you dare bid on this. Because I always do that when I got my guys. He goes, all right, Gary, you got this one. I'm like, I love you. Say hi to Fedorov and Yzerman for me. And then I'm going to say Malik Neighbors for $15. And this is what I always do with these guys because it's way too high for a guy that's going to miss maybe a month and a half to start. But it's not low enough where it's like, well, maybe I do want to get that. And so you make people decide real quick. And then the reason I tell Chevy is because Chevy is our auctioneer. So he'll get the quick count going for me. So he knows what I'm doing. Because he always says for a draft, Gary, who's the guy? Who's our guy? And every year I have one for him. So this year it's going to be my guy. And he's like going once, going twice. Then maybe someone will go 17 or 16, just to feel it. And I'll hit him with a 20 because I'm going to go 20 anyway. And that's what I'll do. And then they're like, I can't. And I'm like, no, you can't. This is a part-time player, dude. And that's how it's going to go. And I can't wait to report. We have to see if we can get you in here. I have to see if we're moving things up. Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Talks, I know. But that also means you have to road trip. You're going to have to road trip for a draft.
I know.
Stately Trumpy Manor.
Candle Lake, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Trumpy
not
Manor.
Stately Trumpy Manor out at Shell. You haven't been yet, of course. Oh, it's not just a draft, buddy.
It's just gonna be starstruck, man.
The compound is incredible, dude. Like right when
what
you
is
pull
heaven?
Up, right when you pull up, it's the gates of heaven. Like there's gates, and they open, and to your right you see a wiffle ball field with a fence. Like I've been bugging Pete for a long time to get a game of wiffle ball going.
Yeah.
And then as you go in, there's trails through trees. There's like 2 lovely fire pit areas, and over here is the boat launch with all the boats and jet skis. And then you come over here, it's like the guest house entrance. Over here, garage, door to the middle of the compound, door to the front door. Out the back is another whole thing. It's like I'm telling Pete.
Everyone listening who's our age is now just imagining like that opening scene to Happy Gilmore.
I was going to say not the opening scene, the happy place with the girl, the hot babe with the jugs of beer. That's
sorry, Billy Madison, not Happy Gilmore. Billy
also
Madison.
Very good. Yes, the beautiful compounds. Both of them work because that's what you feel like, man. It's just incredible out there. So I'm very excited to get you out.
The beer jugs, yes,
so funny. And then the little person bouncing around on the horse head thingy. What a great movie. This is fun. All right, buddy. We got a couple more minutes to go here, hanging out with Boontis, talking about all things Stampede, all things fantasy sports, and all the other things going on. Is there any other fantasy sports news that we need to get to? Anything else on your radar?
Nothing has come up. It's still dry before training camp starts, right? There's little things no, there hasn't been anything for the last 2 weeks.
That's okay, because I got a couple things to close on. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing nothing.
Nice.
A little bit of downtime.
No.
Okay. First thing, World Cup. You watching that World Cup, bro? Not a single bit.
Okay. I watched a couple of Canada games, but that was it.
Yeah, and dude, I get it. Trust me, I'm in sort of that same boat. The reason I bring this up is because you know me and my conspiracy stuff. I'm all about this nowadays more than ever, especially as more and more of these things come to fruition. Okay, there was a thing with Argentina. Now Messi. We know Lionel Messi, right? The best in the world at soccer.
Of course.
He plays for Argentina. And apparently Argentina was the only team in the entire World Cup out of 64 teams. So 63 other teams. They're the only team that didn't have to face any like the top 20 superpowers on their way to the semifinals that are now here. Okay. And this is the crazy part because it's so easy now with AI and all the stuff to change stuff. there's a big thing going around where they zoomed in on the little tiny Argentinian flag that they put on like the score HUD, like the scoreboard on the bottom, you know, that little thing on the bottom of the screen that tells you what
Okay.
the score is and all that. And if you zoom
Yeah,
in
yeah,
close
yeah.
enough, normally like the middle of the logo is not what it was. It was the Freemason logo in the middle of this. And if you're not keeping track at home, the Freemasons are a part of all this stuff. It's, again, legend has it. It's all conspiracy. But the reason I'm telling you all this, Boontis, is because it appears that we have a sure bet right now. Argentina is paying 3.5 to 1 to win the World Cup. And apparently all the conspiracists are saying it's already done. It's already been done. Might be a quick little win for us budget gamblers that make $20 or $30. Just want to throw that out at you. These are the hot tips we share here when we talk about all this stuff. And budget gambling, by the way. We're almost at our time to reach out to Play Now again to see if they want to sponsor us for the next season. All of our picks.
Oh, yeah.
We got to stay on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that was the one. And the other one I'm leaving you with. Today, the All-Star Weekend begins, and we have our Home Run Derby going tonight, Boone. You guys want to talk about politics?
Nice.
You want to watch me sock some dingers? Sock a dingers and send them to the moon.
Give me the digger.
That's right. And we got, like, they're doing it right.
What's the lineup looking like?
This is it. They're bringing back the big dogs. You got Bryce Harper coming back. It's in Philadelphia. You got Junior Caminero, who should have won last year. We were riding him. We had some good, like, I think we broke the bank on him, put like $7 on him because we were feeling it. Mr. Baseball told us to ride him. And he should have won. But Kyle Schwarber, who's the other big name who won last year, he's defending champ, also a Philadelphia Philly. He's out there. And then they got some other guys who aren't as exciting. But those are the big three who are going to be crushing it. And they got some
The
really
home
good...
field advantage is probably big, hey?
Oh, yeah. And they also have some fun little bets about like farthest home run. There's an over-under for farthest dinger to be 485 feet. And last year, they had a couple guys who put him over 500. So that's a hot little bet. But I want to see if we can get a little tickle on one of these guys here for tonight. What do you say? I think I have $1 left. $1. Make a dollar bet.
All in.
All in, always. All right. So I'm just logging in here. Bear with me. But Junior Caminero, dude, he's like 23 years old. 22 even? Like he's so young. And he came in, Mr. Baseball told us last year that he's a monster. He's coming in hot. So I rode that the whole way, and it was so awesome because he should have won. Like he just ran out of gas at the end because he was swinging so hard. But this home run derbies are so sweet, dude. They're just so freaking fun. Like, when's the last time you watched one? Have you ever watched one?
It would have been in the like Ken Griffey Jr. days,
Back
man.
when they were
Barry
good.
Bonds, like, and those were crazy days. I'd watch them because I'd want to be. That was when I was into like MLB Live, right?
Yeah,
like
dude, for sure.
And it's like and in our baseball years, buddy, when we were riding pine.
Shout out to Coach One from our All the Way Round Table, the Wednesday show around here, as he coached Boontis and I and our buddy, who was it? Nate Sedowner. We were the big three. Remember that? We were the bench. We crushed that bench.
Oh,
it was so
what
fun.
Is Nate doing nowadays?
Probably something real.
That's
a really, really good dude. Man, everyone on our team. That was such a fun team. All right, here we go, Boone. Here is the lineup. We have Kyle Schwarber as your favorite, paying $270. Junior Caminero, $330. Oh, Moonshot Murakami. So this is the guy that came over from the Japanese league. Munetaka Murakami at 6.5 to 1. Jack Caglione, Jordan Walker, Bryce Harper, Ben Rice, or Wilson Contreras. And I just realized Bryce Harper's paying 8 to 1. That might be our guy. This is the dude that routinely puts him over 500.
Still hammering him out, right?
Yeah. We're riding Harper tonight. You want to ride Bryce Harper with me?
I like it. Yeah.
8 to 1.
I mean, he's just huge. Everybody wants to be him. Let's do it.
All the ladies want to be with him. That's the one. Okay, we're going to
There it is.
We got to roll. I got to flip some stuff over here. I will get that through. Boontis, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for giving us a couple minutes like you always do.
Long
Great to
overdue.
check up with you. Well, hey, I still can't believe I had the best sleep of my life. Waking up when it's 3:54 and you got a show at 4, that's not good. And I was so scrambled. So thank you for being you and always being so amazing. We'll check back in with you on Thursday and we'll find out if we're spending some money your way. So we'll see how it all goes.
Let's do it.
We love you, buddy. Always a pleasure. Take care. Say hi to the family for us, and we'll talk to you again real soon. His name's Boontis. And I realized right after that, I texted him. I was like, damn it, Boone. We didn't do our funny outro thing that we always do where he quotes a movie and we go, oh, that's so funny. And then I think about maybe that's a good thing because one of those times when we let Boontis do, actually a couple, where we let him do some finishing touches to these interviews, these conversations. We don't do interviews, these conversations where he's a little bit deeper than expected, as he did quote Team America, World Police, the whole spiel about people can be wieners, but they can also be bums. And except he used that something. Then I realized, oh yeah, we don't have the same sort of, I guess, governing body for these parts. Because back in the old days, we would have did that. We got a big time running, see through the window, come through the door. What the hell are you doing? You can't say that on the radio. I said, yeah, sorry, my bad. So thank you again to Boontis. As we continue here on the Monday edition of your show, our buddy Seahawk, host of Recovery with Cal, Season 1, all 7 episodes on the network right now. You can catch them anytime. He's going through it right now. Got a flood in the basement. I was worried. I was like, oh no, where's Cal at? And then he finally hit me up, sent me a picture. Not good. So to Cal and your beautiful, beautiful family, the MPT, Sweet Lavender, and everyone else, Ripley and the kitties, like, love you so much, buddy. And hopefully that all gets dried out for you and you get it all figured out. I said to him, not like it helps at all, right? When a guy's dealing with a flooded basement. But my old house on 4th Street, about once a year, we get roots going and it would flood that basement routinely over and over. This house been flooded a couple times. So I told him, I've experience with the flooding and I feel your pain, dude. And we love you. And I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, so you still want to join? Or like, of course, he's dealing with a thing. Get it together, man. So Seahawk, we love you, buddy. Hopefully get that all cleaned up. Maybe we'll check in with him later this week and get an update to make sure that's all going down. Bugsies, you see this behind me, right? That's the shirt that you can win when you fill out your passport by getting all 69 flavors of their wings into your belly every Tuesday and Thursday over half price off, okay? We're doing the 69 with our friends at Bugsies yet again. They provide a game day feast for us on the 13th Melon. Yesterday was another edition of the 13th Melon. Go Riders, go, another big win. And they always send us a game day feast, and they give us a little rundown of what's going on. I'm going to tell you now. They always send over a couple orders of wings, and we knock them out of our passports. Well, you can get a passport at either location, by the way, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights, okay? They sent over that honey barbecue wing. If you're a barbecue fan, like I'm a huge barbecue fan, I love sweet barbecue. Like the McDonald's barbecue sauce, I would drink that. I drank it as a kid. That's why I was so fat. I'm still fat, not as fat. But that was my go-to meal. It was like 40 nuggets, please. Get them in. And I need 4, maybe 5. 5 dipping. It has to be that sweet barbecue sauce. What they're going with here. The sweet and sticky and tangy wing. Honey barbecue. Kind of like our hot summer weather right now. That's the other thing. They send over all these ones that are sort of topical with what's going on. We also got the classic lemon pepper. Lemon pepper. My favorite. Like before I got into all the different types of wings, lemon pepper was my go-to. So another 2 off the list. And they also, and this is what I'm so excited to tell you about. The Honey Delicious Poutine. Now, I thought I was a poutine guy for a while. Then I over-poutined. And I got out of the poutine game for a bit. And it's taken a long time for me to get back into it. The pulled pork poutine we had last week from our friends at Bugsies got me back into it. And then this Honey Delicious Poutine was the one that took me over the edge. I am back now. Poutine, I am back, baby. Get in my belly. Oh, yeah, the pulled pork poutine, I had the barbecue sauce on it and the onions, and then like the gravy and the cheese and the fries. This bad boy. Listen to this. You ready for this? It's a new addition to the menu, too, by the way. That's why I love these partnerships so much. Not just are they great human beings doing great things over at Bugsies, but they're doing it right, man. And they let us know, they let us try these. Same with our friends at Burns, man. They allow us to have access to these things before they hit the menu. This right here, it's a classic poutine, okay? Good start. With boneless chicken wings on top. And then they top it off with their delicious honey dill sauce. And that mixed with the gravy and the cheese, like I'm telling you, it's the greatest poutine I've ever had. The next time you're at a Bugsies, say, I would love to try that honey delicious poutine. It is the best. And I know I say that a lot about a lot of things, but the problem is a lot of these things are the best. And that's why we associate ourselves with these great people and their great products. So, Bugsies, hit them up. Win the shirt, by the way. 69 different flavors on that passport. You pick it up at either location. Again, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, you have over half price off each order of wings in-house. That's how you get to the shirt, okay? And then you can join us on September 12th for the Banjo Bowl. We will be at the Markham Mall Bugsy's location, eating all the wings, doing the 13th melon, and hanging out with you, man, watching football. That's what we do. So, thank you again to our friends over at Bugsy's. Get this shirt, man. The Ruckus Cox standing on top of an amplifier shredding with Legion of Doom shoulder pads. How metal's that? A lot of respect being demanded from that. They can also come right to your door, skip the dishes or Uber Eats, go to Smitty's, order a plain wing. In the memo, put the flavors you want out of your passport, and they come right to your door. That is our friends over at Bugsy. Now, I got to tell you about our other buddy. With me, Andy. You know him. He's the creator and purveyor of the hottest Tin Fish review channel on YouTube. That channel's name? Tin Fish Fridays. With me, Andy. Royal Anders. He's in tomorrow. He's back, baby. And as our buddy Matt from all the bands, again, shout out to you, my friend, for all that you do. Always a member of this family. He's doing the come and go thing now because he's in all the bands and he's doing the house stuff. He just didn't have enough time to be committed to this. So he's still a member. He still comes by. We'll still get him on, especially when he's got shows coming up. But it looks like with me, Andy will be sort of filling that role as we move forward. And he says tomorrow he's bringing in some tin fish. I'm not a seafood guy. It's even worse when it's tinned. I told him the reason I know that Tin Fish Fridays is such an incredible channel is because a guy who is horrified and disgusted by just the thought, let alone watching him pull a spine out of a fish like he's Scorpion and fatalities it down his mouth and says, tasty bits, good crunchy bits. Ugh. And I'm entertained as heck by With Me Andy. So check it out, TINNED, Tinned Fish Fridays. His name's Andy, but on the show he called himself With Me, Andy. Around here he's Royal Anders. He also does our website, which you see right there, and all of our imaging. And I do need to get back to him about some other new exciting things coming down the pipe. So check out our buddy With Me, Andy, and Tin Fish Friday. Fun with Graphics. I was going to do a promo with all the Fun with Graphics, wasn't I? I'm going to figure out what show that was on. It was a lot of fun. As well, this is right there. Next Level Painting, our buddy Carly and her team, best in the biz at what they do. Hit that QR code up right down there. Oh, I missed it. And get your discovery phone call. They will guide you on their way. Again, incredible people doing great things. waxygolfday.ca. Early bird draw has been done, but you can still get signed up. Help out with the Heart and Stroke Foundation, August 15th at Holiday Park. That will be going on. Thanks to our buddy Darcy putting that on. Again, good people doing good things. That's what we're all about. The Twitch stream. I don't know why I was singing that. Sorry about that. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. This past Friday night, we had another amazing Friday night pizza party. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. We're not getting to that yet, but I'm just letting you know. Final Fantasy VII goes down on the Fridays, but today was that transition day. So Uncle Brando and I, we do every Monday. We're 1 o'clock. And shout out to all the people that come along on these journeys with us over at twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. As we just finished beating Elden Ring in this 35 hours. I'm told that's insanity. And it's all because Brando was our Sherpa. And shout out to Ravinoli Holy Cannoli, my brother, who was helping out Sherping a little bit too on that. He's also trying to get Baldur's Gate going on over at the Twitch stream. So we'll see how that all works. But we finished the Elden Ring. And it's like, well, what do we do now? I don't know. What do we do? And so we were thinking, and I kept going back to Shining Force. We just finished Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn, all 3 scenarios. Like 100 hours, but it was so fun. The game is so good. And I was like, I haven't played Shining Force 2 in a long time, but I have played it. I've never played Shining Force 1. So today, we embarked to the magical land of, I believe it's called Guardiana. Something like that. Either way, our silent protagonist, he's nuts, all capital letters. That's his name. Was questing, and we've got some leveling up already. So we have begun Shining Force 1. Where is it? That's you have joined the party theme. But that's also from Shining Force 2, but you get the point. It's Shining Force within the realm. It's a shout out to Matt from all the bands for that huge shred, by the way. So Shining Force 1 now on Mondays with Uncle Brando and yours truly over on the Twitch stream. As we got that rolling big time. Tomorrow, the Phenom! He's just Cool Hand Luke. We'll be joining yours truly as we embark on, I guess we're already going back into Paper Mario 2 That's a 1 o'clock start, and will be a whole lot of fun as we get in there. And then back to Friday night for Final Fantasy VII with Phantom, Uncle Brando, and hopefully a barber will be showing up. And one thing that we know is showing up, because boy, oh boy, did it ever show up on Friday. Another delicious treat from our friends over at Fun with Graphics. A little early. Right here. Vern's Pizza. Got it. I'm learning. Vern's Pizza. They sent over a Vern's Light 12-inch Ham It Up. That's the name. That's the name of the Vern's Light Pizza. And Phantom and I were losing it again. Like, it just doesn't stop. It's another top 3. And you say, how can you have a top 3 with like 10 things in the top 3? Ask yourself. Vern's knows, because that's what they do. We all know about the thick. We always get, every time I go in there, at that 11th Street location right up by Gordie Howe Bowl, whenever I say hi to everybody, because they're all amazing in there, and I always get at least 4 individual slices, because you always need the Vern's thick. So we get the T-Rex going, we get that Vern's Deluxe going, we bring them back. So we bring back the slice, and then we bring back whatever we're showing off on stream. And it's always a battle with everyone here. No one touches the pizza that is camera ready until we get on stream. So everybody just gathers around, looks at it. I'm like, boys, it's the Ham It Up. They're like, what's on it? I'm like, well, it says just like ham, and then you got some mushrooms, some green peppers, and some pineapple. Like, okay, let's get into it. First bite, like, this is the best. This is, it's Inferno chicken all over it, sports special all over it. All these Vern's Lights they bring in. I'm drooling as I talk because they are that good. And the Ham It Up, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. We had our buddy Toby in there from the CCO Nation as well, who was on the latest episode of their amazing show, Commander Cookup Podcast, the best Magic the Gathering show in Canada. And we all agree it's incredible. Like, this pizza was so freaking good. So the Ham It Up pizza, get it. The Vern's Light is unbelievably good. Changed our lives yet again. And then we also ate the slices, because that's what we do. Don't forget about the jalapeno blasters. Okay, the stuffed cheesy bread, both just $8.95. A great side to your pizzas. But to Vern's, thank you again. The Ham It Up, another one going on the wall, the best ever, right there with Inferno Chicken, Sports Special, and so much more. We appreciate you. This Friday night, we'll see what we get to show off yet again for another edition of our Friday night pizza party. Thanks to our friends over. I'm going to hit this one. Fun with Graphics over at Vern's Pizza. Pretty good. Grant, Allie, everybody, we love you. Thank you. That means the world. Whew. Switching it up. Oh, don't do that. Look at this. I was like, there's no way I can dance. I can't dance for 15 minutes, can I? Look at us. We're almost there already. Might end a little early, but we'll see how it all goes. Is it time? Okay. I don't have the voice modulator on because I, again, self-producing today. And when you self-produce, what happens? Everything goes wrong, including forgetting to turn on your voice modulator. So this is what we do. And this is why I love this place so incredibly much, you guys. It really is. Like, you make this place. You supporting this movement. It's all because of you. And we are all aware, and we're all so grateful, so thankful. We say it all the time because it's always true. If you have a business, you have an organization, you have something out there that's doing a whole lot of good, and you need more eyes and ears, we are here to help you. If you are sick of the big giant corporations, the big mainstream medias, and all the others saying, we will take all of your money, and we're not going to give you anything except this, and you are going to like it. If that's been said to you enough times that you're sick and tired of it, like us, you would far much rather hear, how much are you working with, and what are you looking to do? Reach out. You got a charity event coming up, like that YXC Golf Day. Help us out. Or like the Spinal Cord Institute and their golf day coming up. Shout out to our team rolling out with Cal and our buddy Johnny and our buddy Benji. Looking forward to that. August 8th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Our friends over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center just talked to our friend Deb over there. And she's like, hey, Gare, you good to help out again for the reception over at the food bank? Yeah, of course. 100%. Done. By the way, my emotional support human, With Me Andy. Like, I can't wait to tell With Me Andy so he can book it in as well. We're helping out there. Cosmo, Spirit of Cosmo breakfast coming up. We're helping out with that. Talking about that and some other really exciting stuff coming up with Cosmo. Our friends over at Elmwood. Got another Elmwood Fall Feast coming up. We'll be promoting that. Absolutely. By the way, huge shout out to my heart ventricles, my sweet, beautiful Shaylin and Justine, my family for life from Telemiracle. Shaylin is one of the keynote speakers for the Fall Feast this year. So her and I will be whooping it up big time. Look out, world. Here comes the Fall Feast. Very excited for that. And Justine, hopefully she'll be there too. as she is our handler. And I say ours, and I mean it, because Justine didn't just take care of Shaylin, she took care of myself as well as Marge. So she does it all. I love you guys so, so much. And looking very forward to that fall feast. We're going to be promoting the heck out of it. Yeah, because this is our family. These are the groups that we grew up with. The firefighters. Man, shout out to all my brothers and sisters and the firefighters, man. Love them so much. My buddy Pratsu, I'm a big president of the Firefighters Association, coming in here hopefully in a couple weeks and do some more cool stuff. But these are all the places that I know are full of really good people doing good things. So we support them, and we can support them unconditionally because we don't need to worry if they're not good people. And that's one of the hardest things with this job, is making sure that we only have good people coming through here. When you're trying to make a difference and you're trying to do it the right way, it's way harder, and it's always worth it. If you feel like we can help you out, please reach out to us, okay? It's very easy to do. I don't have the voice much, so I should be able to do the song. Just send an email to... Oh, who's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Forgot about the toss. Forgot about the fun graphics. Nailed it. Ugh. To quote the great George Costanza, always leave on a high note. And that was a high note. Whew. Hot one today. Hopefully you're staying cool wherever you are. And hopefully you don't have these little tiny space coolers, I guess you could say. And I shouldn't chirp because this thing's going hard, dude. So did Nickel Plumbing and Heating, by the way. The best plumbing and heating company in the universe. You already know that, but huge supporters of this movement and this whole place. And can't do without it. So thank you to everyone there, and including bring these in. I got one here and one in the house. That's one of the benefits of, I'm not going to say plumbing royalty, because I'm a son of a plumber. I'm like Dusty Rhodes, baby. Son of a plumber. But I will say, one of the benefits of these things, besides, I guess, being super privileged and having everything growing up and learning all that, and then, holy cow, everyone doesn't get to go on 4 trips a year around the world. Like, what's going on? That was me in grade, 7. Crazy. I spent most of my life now trying to give back so other people can feel what that feeling is like. And, to have a big, and it's only a couple blocks away here, storage full of these little AC units that get taken out that still work pretty good. My whole life is just running off of my my brother's hand-me-downs, their clothes, their hockey equipment, baseball equipment, all that stuff. And it continues to this day, as I got the hand-me-downs of the old AC units coming in here, and wouldn't want it any other way. Again, so grateful. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you to you for allowing this little, dare I say, insane idea that we had a couple years ago, and to have it grow into this, where we're looking at really big things coming up, and still blows my mind, and I can see the smile. It won't go away because we're doing so much. Too many feelings. I know. I hate it too. So we got baseball tonight. No Blue Jays. But we do have the home run derby. Will it be Kyle Schwarber, the hometown hero, defending champ? Will it be Junior Caminero, the guy who blew it for us last year as we rode him? He was a huge dog. Mr. Baseball told us to take him, so we took him, and he should have won. He ran out of juice at the end because it was too much fun socking 500-foot dingers. Or will it be the guy we're riding tonight, the great Bryce Harper, paying 8-1? We will see. Enjoy the Derby tonight. All-Star game tomorrow. And then we'll be back tomorrow for the All That Angst edition of your show. Uncle Mike will be here, and with me, Andy. We're going to miss you so dang much. Until then, keep doing those things, those good things. Keep doing those really good things, because I promise you, they are working. All right? We love you so much. Take care. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.